Welcome to the first broadcast of the Disability Sport News Bulletin by MJ Production Shows on the 11th of March 2024. Before I start today's bulletin, I would like to invite you to get in touch via Messenger or the comment section of this YouTube channel if you have any disability sport news. In today's bulletin, the focus is on braille chess, rallies and blind cricket. I would just like to bring to your attention that although there is a focus on sports for the blind today, this is not a bulletin exclusively for blind sports. Johannes Grip will start today's bulletin with a braille chess report.
So what is new in braille chess in South Africa? This past weekend, 9 and 10 March 2024, we had our Coastal Regional Braille Chess Tournament with a record number of 24 participants, and the top 8 positions read as follow. In position number 8 we have Daletando Mfengu from Gauteng. In position number 7 we have Jessica Grip from Gauteng. She's also in the category the top women player in the tournament. Then in position number 6 we have Hein Richter from Worcester. In the 5th position we have Samuel Isaacs from Worcester. In the 4th position we have Desmond Tienis. He is now hiding out in the Free State somewhere. In the 3rd position we have Johannes Grip. In the 2nd position we have Melvin Lucas. And in the 1st position Friedrich Liebenberg from Worcester. We thank Joan Rousseau as organizer with the help of Cape Winelands Chess and the tournament director Anton Marais for a brilliant tournament. What can you look forward to in the next week? We are still busy with the online tournament number 9, directed by George de Nobrega. And you are welcome to contact me for the Skype link. There are usually a game every night at 7 p.m. The schedule are sent out weekly, so please feel free to contact me for the schedule and the times. And happy chess playing.
Rallies. Last weekend was the Sea Point Blind Navigators Rally hosted by the Lions. In these rallies the navigator is blind or partially sighted. The navigator receives his instructions in braille or large print. On the route there are a number of control points where the vehicles must stop. The teams are expected to report to the control points at a certain time, but the navigator and driver do not know what time they have to be there, so it is important that you follow the instructions strictly. For every second you are late or early you get a point. The team with the fewest points wins the rally. What makes the rallies so much more challenging is the fact that you are driving between general traffic and not on a racing track. Slow traffic, red traffic lights and so on can take up valuable time. If you get lost it can also have a negative impact on your time. The navigator and driver do not get any indication in advance which route they are going to take, you only find out when you are on the road. Good communication between navigator and driver is very important. The Sea Point Blind Navigators Rally from 2 days ago was the first of the season. Although these are rallies in which blind navigators participate, it is a sport that other disabled people can also participate in. 36 teams participated.
The results? In the 10th place was car number 9. The navigator was Veronica Vosloo and the driver John Houston. They scored 292 points. 5 seconds better was car number 4, Eloise Turin and the driver Frans Kruger. They scored 287 points. 8th, car number 3, Martin Swart and David Frey. They scored 285 points. 7th, car number 34, Yvonne Levendal and Andre Boersma. They scored 270 points. 1 second better, 269 points, was car number 28. Natasha Kruger was the navigator and Andre Joubert the driver. Fifth was car number 35 with 224 points, Gavin Grinling and John Fouchier. Fourth, car number 15, Marius Swart and Daniel Jordan, 205 points. Two teams score the same number of points, therefore no third place, they share the second place. Car number 29, the navigator was Nadia van Niekerk and the driver Philip Calder. And car number 23, Chris van der Vyver and the driver James Blazer. They scored 204 points. And the winner of the 2024 Sea Point Blind Navigators Rally was car number 26, Johan Botha and David Morrison. They scored 103 points. Blind cricket.
The 25th Annual General Meeting of World Blind Cricket Ltd convened on February 27, 2024, at the ICC Board Room in Dubai. Syed Sultan Shah, President World Blind Cricket Ltd, presided over the meeting. Representatives from 8 full-member countries, including Australia, England, West Indies, South Africa, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh, were present. Several significant decisions were made during the meeting. 1. Pakistan will host the 4th edition of the T20 World Cup Cricket of the Blind, scheduled to begin on November 20, 2024. The tournament's final will coincide with World Disability Day on December 3, 2024. 2. 8 countries, including New Zealand, South Africa, West Indies, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh, have confirmed their participation in the event, with the Australian blind cricket team's participation pending. 3. Approval was granted for the development and production of a new sort of blackout glasses for B1 players. Prototypes will be shared with member countries. 4. Several changes to the WBC rules were approved, incorporating amendments from the MCC laws of October 2022. These rules will be implemented from March 1, 2024. 5. Matthew Kennedy, the International Cricket Council's Global Development Manager, also attended the meeting, outlining ICC's perspective and future plans for the inclusion of disability cricket in their strategic plan to reach out to 30 million new people by 2030. 6. The WBC Technical Committee has been tasked with comparing the IBSA eyesight assessment form with the current WBC form and proposing any necessary changes or amendments. Additionally, they are to consider adopting the IBSA eyesight testing procedures. Their recommendations are to be presented to the Executive Committee of World Blind Cricket by the end of March 2024. 7. India has been granted the hosting rights for the first T20 Women's World Cup Cricket of the Blind, proposed to be hosted in December 2025. Several prospects of the promotion of blind cricket across the globe, possible challenges and the way forward to provide equal opportunities to blind cricketers were discussed at the annual general meeting.
Earlier today, India defeated Sri Lanka with 132 runs. That was the first game in a series of 5 T20 games. India scored 277 for the loss of 5 wickets, and Sri Lanka replied with 145 for 6. India's Ajay Kumar scored 96 or 31 balls, and he also scored 1 4. His striking rate was 309. Last week, India also defeated Pakistan 2-1. That was in the Friendship Cricket Series. South African blind cricket. On the 3rd of March, there was a provincial T20 game between Boland and Western Province at the Van der Stel Cricket Grounds. Boland bat first and scored 162 for the loss of 3. Remy Comfort scored 55 and Tomley van Vuren 42. It was Van Vuren's debut at provincial level. Western Province replied with 110 for 5 and Boland won the game with 52 runs. New Zealand also visits South Africa. Between 20 and 28 February, there were 6 T20 games and 1 ODI. South Africa won all 7 games. After that, the New Zealand team travelled to Cape Town And on the 2nd of March, some of the cricket players play goalball against some of the local goalball players in and around Stellenbosch. You can see now here on the screen one of the games that the New Zealand guys play. The New Zealand team are the closest end to the camera. Also on the same day, there was a game where some of the officials were blindfolded and play against each other. Most of the officials that you can see here on court are from the University of Cape Town. To end the Disability Sport News Bulletin for today, let me read you the sport calendar for this upcoming week. Earlier today, the blind cricket T20 series between India and Sri Lanka started, and they will play the last game on Friday the 15th. On Thursday 14 March, the Global Nations Cup 2024 with clinic will start. On the 15th, that is the closing date for entries, and that is for the Marrakesh 2024 Grand Prix International Para-Athletics meeting. The competition dates 26 to 28 April, but this Friday, the 15th, is the closing date for entries. Also on Friday 15 March, the 2024 Japan Para-Global Women's Championship will start, as well as the 2024 VGC Surrey Global Grand Prix. And then on Saturday, the 16th of March, that is the open ceremony for the South African Disability Bowls that will take place in Somerset West, Cape Town. That is all for today. If you have any disability sport news, you are mostly welcome to make contact. Till next week, goodbye.